Real ghost girl stories from the USA often begin with someone thinking they're helping a child. This happened in a small town in Indiana, where the roads are quiet after sunset and streetlights barely reach the sidewalks. Ethan was driving home late one night when he saw a little girl standing near a bus stop. She couldn't have been older than 8. She wore a pale dress, dirty at the edges, and no shoes. She wasn't crying. She wasn't waving. She was just standing there, staring straight ahead. Ethan slowed down and rolled down his window, asking if she was lost. The girl slowly turned her head toward him. Her eyes were dark, too dark for the low light, and her face looked strangely empty. She spoke softly. "I missed my stop." Something about her voice made Ethan uncomfortable, but he unlocked the door anyway. The girl climbed into the back seat without making a sound. She didn't move during the drive. She didn't breathe. Ethan tried asking where she lived. She raised her hand and pointed straight ahead. They drove for several minutes before Ethan realized the road she was guiding him down was unfinished. Trees closed in from both sides, and the streetlights disappeared completely. The girl finally spoke again. "This is where it happened." Ethan checked the rearview mirror. The back seat was empty. The car suddenly felt freezing. His breath fogged the windshield, and the radio turned on by itself, filled with static. Through the noise, a child's voice whispered, "Why didn't you stop?" Ethan panicked and drove straight home. The next day, he told a coworker what happened. Her face went pale when he described the girl and the bus stop. Years earlier, a little girl had been hit and killed, thereafter missing her stop late at night. Witnesses said she stepped into the road suddenly, as if she couldn't see the car. Since then, people reported seeing her waiting. Some picked her up. Some never came back. In another state, a family in Pennsylvania reported their daughter talking to an imaginary friend they called the wet girl. The child said she stood in the hallway dripping water and asked to play. One night, the parents heard giggling in the bathroom. The tub was filled with muddy water. Handprints lined the walls. The little girl stopped talking altogether after that. In California, a security guard working at an abandoned school saw a girl standing in the hallway on his camera feed every night at exactly las 3:12 a.m. When he went to check, the hallway was empty, until one night, the girl appeared behind him in the reflection of a classroom window. She smiled. He quit the next day. Investigators later learned a student had drowned during a school trip decades earlier. Her body was never recovered. Across the USA, ghost girl stories share unsettling similarities. They appear alone. They ask for help. They guide people somewhere familiar. And when you realize they were never alive, it's already too late. Ethan still avoids that road. But sometimes, late at night, when he's driving alone, his radio fills with static, and a soft child's voice whispers from the back seat, "You said you'd take me home." Because some ghost girls aren't looking for peace. They're looking for someone to notice them. And once you do, they never forget your face.